All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome back again to TCR Trinity Competitive Racing. We are here tonight for Season 11, Round 5 for the Platinum class tonight. So, the pinnacle of our league, the best of the best that we've got. And I'm super excited to be here at Spa. Stavelo, Belgium. It's a beautiful historic track, and we have already seen in silver class and in gold class as well last night how exciting this track can be, as we're now watching Sequit on his first hot lap here, getting a good little tow from Flying Jibbo, his teammate. But welcome everyone who's already watching. It's Blim Machine with you guys once again. With me in the booth tonight is Turkey Whacker. It's nice to have you along. How's it going?
Blam, my good buddy. So stoked to be here. You know, there's a couple tracks out there in F1 that are just, real special to us. Suzuka, and this is just another one, Spa, and it's just such a pleasure to race and then also commentate. Stoked to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I pretty much put this track as my top two. Canada is number one for me, and then Spa is number two. So I cannot wait to see what Platinum Class can deliver for us tonight. But so far in this season, we've only really had one winner for 4 rounds in a row. Tasmanian Devil absolutely dominating so far, but we do have a couple of new drivers and a couple of little changes happening in Platinum Class. So first of all, we do have Forzan96 joining the league. Welcome Forzan, and we're very excited to see you. Myself and Turkey actually have raced with Forzan in a couple of other leagues and in a couple of other games as well before, so I'm excited to see what he can do here tonight, but he's got a lot of pace, and I think we can both agree on that one. And also a little bit of a change with Bamboo Key getting a full-time spot now in the Platinum class. And I think Random Sirius has left the Platinum class. He has not raced in 3 out of 4 of the rounds so far, so I'm not sure if it's down to a schedule or anything else like that. It's definitely unfortunate to see people go, but I think these changes in Platinum class might shake things up, and I'm excited to see how.
I just want to point out, Blinn, that this season, it's easy to see Taz win all those races and say, oh, okay, this is over. Like, this guy's got it down. But if you look at the calendar for this season, it's very tricky the way that it's set up, because certain tracks fit to certain guys' racing styles. And I think these first couple of races really suited Taz nicely. And the end of the season, the mid-season, we could see some changes. So don't count the championship yet. I'm ready for some curveballs and some action to see in Spa.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what I'm actually hoping for. As I said, I'm excited actually to see all these changes in the Platinum class, to see if maybe somebody can come in and be a surprise to us all, and maybe knock Tasmanian Devil right off the top. And speaking off the top at the moment, it's actually Sequit 40.839. Tasmanian Devil, though, not far behind in second place. Provisional again at the moment, 141.337. And then we've got Stanley with a 141.6. We've got, I guess, in terms of standings right now, huge gaps. Tasmanian Devil with 100 points in first place. Sequit in second place with 50 points, so exactly half of what Tasmanian Devil has after 4 rounds of racing in Season 11. Pretty exciting. I mean, I've never really commentated on a season where somebody is so dominant straight from the start. So again, it's just baffling to me, unbelievable performances, and I'm excited to see how it's all going to play out throughout the rest of the season. And also tonight here in Spa, of course, such a twisty, quick, very fast corners on this track. So, anything can happen. And we saw that last night as well. Golden Class with QVR Packer losing his car just under a safety car under really crappy conditions. We can call it that. It was very greasy out there for the whole race. Turkey, do you think we might get any sort of weather here tonight?
Yeah, so I'm doing some research, and it looks like the race is actually going to start off wet and then go dry. We all know with weather, though, you can never really count on anything. You just have to stick your head out the window and see really how it is. But the quali is dry, but it looks to me like with my resources that it's going to start off wet and then go dry during the race. Um, I think, I also want to bring up to you, Blinn, last year was pretty exciting. If I remember Sequit having a pretty crazy lead with Kersey coming back. Am I not mistaken? I know it wasn't 50 points, but it was pretty big.
Yeah, I think after the first 4 or 5 rounds, Kersey was a little bit behind there, and then he just managed to claw it back right towards the end of the season. But that season came down to the last race, the very, very last round. And I think even by round 5, we already had about 2 or 3 different winners. So just having the one person winning all 4 races, as you mentioned right before we got on stream, it's almost like it's the new Hamilton. Do you want to expand on that a little bit more?
Yeah, so Taz is a very good friend of mine, and I will have to say that his style of racing reminds me of Hamilton. Taz will go out of his way. The most important thing to him is pole because if he can get first place in pole, he can dominate the race. He's so intelligent when it comes to uh, uh, managing tires, fuel, ERS, kind of controlling the pace of the race. It's almost a guaranteed win, just like how we watch Hamilton. If you get Taz in about third place, maybe second place, kind of turns into a Bottas. He gets a little, anxious, wants to make a, drastic decision. So this qualifying is very important, and it looks to me like maybe Sequit's kind of throwing a veteran move and making sure he's getting the toe out of his teammate.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are doing that tonight, and also in general this season so far. We've been watching a really good coordination between teammates to make sure that the outlap of the one teammate pretty much matches up to the hot lap of the other one. As I was just watching on board here with Vapor Possassin, as he blew it there right by Puon, and unfortunately that's gonna hurt his time a little. Like he's gonna have to abort. But yeah, as I was saying before, anything can happen in Spa here tonight, really. So I'm just
Anything can
excited.
happen.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, this whole season could possibly turn on a dime here tonight with whether. Oh, and as I say that, maybe loses his car
Ooh.
on the exit of campus there on the entry into turn 15, and he's got a bit of damage on the front wing. So, or no, it actually doesn't seem like any visible damage, but I'm sure it's probably gonna hurt his time there, of course. So he's gonna have to try and go for another run, but it's 7 minutes still to go in qualifying.
Yeah, 7 minutes definitely still to go. Yeah, no, the qualifying is very important. One thing I also want to point out, we've got a lot of new guys, and there's 2 ways of entering Platinum as the new guy. You can go in guns blazing and possibly get a podium, maybe even a win. Or you're just in there so anxious thinking, I just don't want to root for these guys that have been racing 4 races in a row. So, I think it's interesting that we got these guys that have been doing four races. They've been dedicated, and then you got the new guys too. So I'm looking for some drama.
All right, well, let's see if we're gonna get some here tonight. So the times have been updated a little bit. Sequit has gone to a 140, or I think he's on the same time, a 140.839. But Tasmanian Devil is closing up at 140.935. So he's now within about a tenth. Is that Sequit passing him right now on his hot lap? No, he's on a cool down lap. It looks like. So yeah, right now the gap is closing up at the front, but Stanley in third with a 141.4, not too far back. Bamboo doing an incredible job again in Platinum class, 141.762 at the moment. Again, I just can't believe how some drivers are coming over from silver and golden class, and they're just all of a sudden getting up there and getting really good points in platinum class. It's awesome to watch, and again, I'm hoping they're gonna maybe join the party at the front with Tasmanian and Sequid and shake things up for us, especially with the weather coming. That could be really exciting.
I think I don't know. Every race that I've done with you and Freeze, things have hit the fan. So I think I'm the good luck charm with the fun.
Or are you
So
saying that?
everyone, grab your drink, grab your coffee, buckle up, and it's gonna be a wild ride.
All right, so about 5 minutes ago now in qualifying here for round 5 in season 11 of this platinum class here at Spa-Francorchamps, and we are very, very excited, both me and Turkey, to try and get this going here, but still a little bit more to go, so still a chance for some of these drivers to go out there and do a good lap and put in some good times. But right now, Sequid at the top, Tasmanian in second, Stanley in third, maybe in fourth, Warrior is doing pretty well here tonight in fifth place right now as it stands at the moment. And we've got Bambuki in sixth, so he was just dropped down by Warriors on another lap. And Chatty Duck in seventh with Black Angel in eighth, Go To Guy in ninth right now, and Crooner in 10th. So, yeah, I mean, a little bit of a mix of drivers both out on track and in the pits. Everybody sort of waiting until the last moment. Tire
Totally.
strategy, yeah, tire choices and strategy are completely out the window now because it sounds like we might be starting on intermediates or wet tires. So, yeah, it might be exciting here right off the bat.
I think my question to you, Glenn, you've been doing this a little bit longer than me. If you know it's going to be a wet race, how do you change your setup from quality? Do you just keep it to dry, hope that it just rains a little bit? What's the mentality on that?
I mean, I've never really been great with
I
setups,
have
but
no idea what you're talking
yeah,
about, Turkey. I'm just joking.
but what I personally do is basically I use the same setup that I normally would for dries, but I just increase my front wing right at the start of the wing at the
Mhm.
race, and
Because
that way.
that is an FIA rule, right? You're allowed to change the front wing during a pit stop.
Yeah, and you can also change it right before the race, like when you're doing your strategy and everything else like that.
Hmm.
It still allows you to change a couple of parameters about the car, like the front wing, the brake balance, I think, or the brake. Is it? Yeah, I think it's the brake balance, and there's like one or two other things that you can change, but not many really, because of the fact that it all sort of locks in from qualifying. But front wing is the one aerodynamic component that you can actually change.
So definitely, I'm sure a couple guys are thinking about that. It looks to me, it's like funny, these toes and stuff. This spa race kind of has a Monza type feel of qualifying. It's just like I feel like everyone going out at the last second. There might be some funny antics.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was just watching as KGB Black Angel was catching a toe from Joshua, and they got really, really close there. For a second, I thought they might be touching each other. But we're watching as KGB Black Angel right now, after that getting that toe from his teammate, is now getting a little bit of dirty air behind Forzan. Forzan currently sitting in the 14th place. Oh, and KGB Black Angel there lost the back end of the car and smashed into the curb Paul Lefrere. So just the wall on the outside of that little kink to the right of the exit of turn 16, and he just made contact with it, but managed to keep the car sort of all together. So I'm really impressed with that save. We had a couple of really good saves in the intermediate conditions last night in Golden Class, so I'm excited to see what these Platinum guys can do.
Looks like Sequit's going on his hot lap, firing up a Rouge to the Camel Straight. We're gonna see lots of overtaking here today. So late on the braking. Oh my gosh. It's amazing how these guys do that.
Using all the curb on the inside and the outside there, and again locking up the inside a little bit into Brussels, but doing a pretty good job, Sequid. And I mean, that's what we would expect of him. I think Spa could be, a track where Sequid could get a pretty good win, but the last couple of races, I think strategy hurt him, and because we're gonna have an intermediate or a wet race to start with, it might change things up.
I do want to point out that now Taz is going on his hot lap and he's got nothing to tow. Or nothing to be towed by. The lockup.
And these are pretty much the last moments of qualifying right now. So these are going to be the last laps for all of these guys. We've got a couple of people that are going to be crossing the line here shortly. Or no, most of the people have already started their lap, so most of them have made it through. It looks like Death Was Tricky goes up to third place with a 141.0. Sequit doesn't improve on his time. He's actually a tenth slower than he was on his previous lap. So now it's actually down to Tasmanian Devil. Can he possibly steal this pole position away in the dying moments here?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please watch this lap right now. This is going to be the best of the best. Oh, barely lifts the throttle up on. That takes guts.
Yeah, this guy has got 4 wins to his name out of 4 races so far in the season. But can he get another pole position here at Spa?
He's flying right now, Blaine.
Yeah, purple in Sector 2 by almost 0.2 of a second. So let's see what he can do through the last couple of sections here. Just Blanchimont and the bus stop chicane to go. He's going to be
we all know that bus stop is so important.
I'm sure he's going to be super late on that, braking just after the 100-meter marker, losing the car just a tiny little bit, but he brings it back together onto the straight, opens up the DRS down to the line.
Wow.
He gets pole, 140.741, beating Sequid by just over a tenth, or just under a tenth. And I think that's everyone, right? I don't see anybody else that's going on a lap. Flying Jippo is going into the pits, so unfortunately he is going to be starting in 16th place with a 142.686. But it is Tasmanian Devil, again, just coming through. Just exactly in the style of Hamilton, like you were saying. You know, he just manages to find that time somewhere.
You know, I think some guys are just born with it. Well, that's great seeing Death Wish Tricky up at third. Fun fact, Death Wish Tricky actually got me in TCR, so it's always fun to see him be back and up with the top dogs. There was a point that, you know, Death Wish was it was a Taz, Sequin, and Death Wish. They were the top dogs, so it's always fun seeing your buddies.
Yeah, and also fun seeing Passassin up there in 4th place. He was commentating with me last night, and then we've got Mebby in 5th, Stanley in 6th, Joshua is going to be in 7th, Warriors in 8th, Bamboo in 9th, Chatty Duck in 10th, and then we'll run through the rest of the grid on the formation lap here, but you guys can see it all on screen right now. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, especially with the information that we got earlier on that there might be some rain coming in possibly the start of the race, and there it is. Yeah, it's right there. It's looks like a light rain, just like we had last night for the Golden Class race. But the question that I have for you now, Turkey, you know, a good little prediction time here for right before the race. You know, do you think this rain is gonna stick with us? Do you think it's gonna lift off? And how quickly it lifts off, and when, at which point?
Well, I think I got a fun fact for you is that my second fun fact actually is I remember a famous story of an old F1 race here where Christian Horner had one of the interns from Red Bull go out on a motorcycle to like Sector 3 or Sector 2 of Spa. And it goes to show that it can be torrential downpour in Sector 1, cloudy in Sector 2, and light rain in Sector 3. So with my answer is going to be I have no idea.
That's a great answer. I love that story as well. I've never heard it before, so thank you so much for bringing that up. But I mean, this particular track just has so much distance. It's just over 7 kilometers for a single lap, 4.352 miles, and then 20 turns. So that's why we're only doing 22 laps here today for a 50% race. And the TCR lap record still stands 144.363 from Platinum Class in Season 10. Would you want to take a guess who holds that one, Turkey?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say Seafreeze.
No, it's Tasmanian Devil again.
Oh.
So you said you like the Hamilton style, so there you go. In just Hamilton style, he was dominating all of our
I never
statistics
said
here tonight.
I never said I like the Hamilton style. I like him. I like Taz as a friend, but racing against Taz, man, I'm gonna beat him. I might think my question to you is: does Spa have a type of Russia feel to it where you kind of don't want to be pole because if you're kind of camel straight, we all remember seeing the one year where Hamilton got pole, but Vettel, since he was behind Hamilton, got the airflow, so you can get like the toe for that first lap. Is that kind of like a tactic, or is that just something you don't really think about? Because on the third season of Drive to Survive, remember Bottas specifically got third to get the toe off Verstappen in second. So that's like little interesting tricks that these platinum guys like to go through.
Yeah, I don't really know if anybody's going to be playing those sort of games here tonight, but the run into turn one is very short, but then the run from there all the way to Lacombe to turn seven is huge, and obviously on the first couple of laps, no DRS, so it's not looking like we're gonna have DRS for
Yeah.
for the first half of the race possibly. So it's definitely going to play a factor in the start of the race, but I'm not exactly sure how much. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But just wanted to quickly run through the rest of the grid as well. So we mentioned Chatty Duck starting in 10th place. We also have Go To Guy in 11th, KGB Black Angel in 12th, Crooner in 13th. Forzan in 14th, we have F1 Racer in 15th, Flying Jippo in 16th, and 007 in 17th, starting at the back of the grid, and everyone starting on the intermediate tire. So again, we're not going to have a DRS for a little bit. It's all going to be down to overtake button and possibly the slipstream. Let's get ready for this one. It's going to for sure be an exciting one. Do you want to make any predictions, Turkey, for the podium or for the
Yeah.
winner?
Yeah, I think we should have Broom Handle with the cell phone go out to Sector 2 and tell us what the weather's going to be like, so we'll know. I'm just joking.
Head to
But,
you now.
I think my prediction is Death Wish. He's going to win. He's going to come out of retirement and win Spa. And then Sequit is going to be second with Taz at third.
Okay, all right. I like that one. I'm gonna say, I'm expecting somebody to maybe play some games if we do get to the dry weather. So I'm saying maybe Passassin might end up on the podium there with Sequit and let's call it Stanley. I'm just gonna go for a wild
Ooh.
card here tonight. All
All right,
right,
let's have
looks
some
like
fun.
we're just about to get ready here. 3, 4, and 5 lights are on. The lights go out. It's a very quick start there from Tasmanian Devil. Manages to keep the position in front. Sequid as well. Deathwish tricky. Oh, it looks like Deathwish
Going to the
getting
inside.
overtaken a little bit, and he's going down the inside. Oh, he's also got Mebby on the inside of him, and Mebby rises up into third place. Deathwish down to fourth, and now all the other cars are getting through here. Let's go a little bit further back to see if anything's going to happen towards there, but not too much happening. It looks like Tasmanian Devil is still in front, but Sequid is
Safety
now
car.
thinking, oh, safety car. What happened there?
Looks like Mr. Josh was out.
Joshua. Yeah, it looks like Joshua is out, and he was out right on the exit of turn 5 of Eau Rouge. So I am not exactly sure what happened there. We'll have to probably
looks
wait
to me
until
like terminal damage, Joshua, but no one hit him. It looked like. I'm going through the race director. Maybe we just got a little squirrely in Eau Rouge.
Yeah, but crucially, Sequit managed to get in front right before that safety car came
I
out.
saw that.
There is no penalty
Inches.
to his name, so he's in front now. He is now going to be leading the race on lap 1 under the safety car, which is exactly what we had last night, but at least last night we managed to make it until the end of lap 1, whereas tonight is just right off the bat. We made it 5 corners, and we have a safety car now. Now, I'm not sure if you were watching Turkey last night, but QVR Packer, we were going under the safety car for 3 laps, so we were getting started on lap 5, and QVR Packer was warming up his tires, and he pretty much did a Grosjean. He spun the car, went into the
No.
wall. He dropped down to 10th place, or no, sorry, to 19th place. He was all the way down to the back, and he managed to recover to, I think,
Oh.
5th or 4th at the end of the race. So, absolutely incredible performance. But is that something that you think, our drivers in Platinum are going to have to watch out for as well? Just this weather, it's just a little greasy.
Yeah, it's definitely a little greasy. I think, it's the fun part about this game is that the adrenaline is pumping. And we've all been there before. When you're at the leader of the pack, you're up there, you're at fourth, fifth, you start thinking about podium, you start thinking about getting interviewed at the end. Your mind's racing. You can make the dumbest mistake trying to warm up your tires and go into a wall, just like Russell did at, I think, what was it, Imola? It's just like, you just got to watch out.
Yeah, especially at Spa, I think concentration, focus, and having a good strategy are just going to be absolutely crucial. It looks like Warrior Ince has decided to pit. I'm not sure if there was any damage there or if he just decided to put on some fresher tires as a free pit stop. As we saw last night, if we're going to have somebody at the very, very back of the grid or back from the pack, the safety car is going to do extra laps until everybody catches up. So it might be a good decision for Warrior Ince to get a brand new tire, but he went onto a hard tire. So he's going onto a
Interesting.
dry, hard tire. I don't see any, sunny breaks anywhere in this weather yet.
I never know. I think Alonso did that one year where he was just like, screw it, put the hards on. He ended up like winning the race or something. Look, it's still raining, man. Just put them on. Oh, it looks like the sun is actually coming out in Sector 2. I'm looking at Warriors POV, and yeah, it looks like it's clearing up.
Ooh, so is Warrior Ince possibly playing a strategy little trick here that might really work out for him because he did pretty good in qualifying. He did good at the start of the race, so yeah, he might be able to catch up to everyone when they're all going into the pit stops to change their tires over to the softs, or I mean, sorry, to the dries. But at the same time, it's still risky. It still might mean that
Very, very, very risky. I think
yeah.
I just want to rudely interrupt you, but I think if that safety car has to go around one more time for this to work out for Warrior.
All right, so we are on lap 2 here in round 5 at Spa-Francorchamps for season 11 of the Platinum class of TCR. And Sequit, after starting in second place, is leading the race at the moment behind the safety car, with Tasmanian Devil, the pole sitter, on second position at the moment. Mebby in third, Deathwish Tricky in fourth, and Assassin in fifth. So there are no
And the lights are
messages.
still on, but they're doing one more lap.
Yeah, no messages about the safety car, so the safety car will be going for another lap. And unfortunately, because we're at Spa, the safety car lap does take quite a while.
Yeah, it definitely likes to take its time. Mercedes likes to get paid that sponsorship money, and they like to earn that stuff. So, we
Oh
have
no,
a 5-second penalty for Bamboo. Oh no, he hit his buddy Crooner. Oh no, that's awful. I feel so bad for those guys.
yeah, I think that's one of those penalties that could possibly get reviewed, but he might have to,
But if
or
he
he might,
pit,
yeah, he might be forced to serve it in his pit stop. So ah, man, really unfortunate there for Bamboo, but we'll have to wait and see again after the race what happened there exactly. And looks like Chad, he just disconnected from the session. Hope he's got enough time. Yeah, we're only getting through to the end of the first sector here, so he's got enough time to reconnect. For him, luckily, we're at Spa today, and yeah, we're under safety car right now as well. But hopefully, he's able to do that. Now, at this stage of the race, with this safety car, do you think how aggressive are these drivers are going to be on the restart?
I think Taz with his restarts, he likes to do the Verstappen crawl, where if I remember correctly, Sequit's a little different. He's more like Hamilton. Like, he won't crawl all the way to the line. I think with that bus stop chicane, it's hard to, stay close. So I think it's going to be pretty clean. And then about like, lap two or three after that, it's going to be,
Oh, I'm sorry to
what just
interrupt, but
happened?
Secret. I was just watching him, and I thought maybe my session was glitching, but he was in front of the safety car, and then the message came up that he's been disqualified from the session.
Are you,
Unbelievable. I don't understand what just happened there and how that ended up happening, but he's pulling off to the side. Safety cars coming in on this lap. Tasmanian Devil is back out in front with Mebby now in second. Death was Tricky in third, and everybody's moving up the place because Sequo has been completely disqualified from the session. I cannot believe my eyes.
uh, my jaws dropped. I, I don't even know what to say. This is so weird. This is Didn't this happen when we watched when Seawood got hit by the safety car together for my first commentating?
Yes, there was an incident. Was it at? I can't remember which track it was at, but that was
Australia.
Oh yeah, Australia, where he was trying to back up after being spun out before the first corner, and then the safety car came out, and they came out into the pit lane, and he was, or on the exit of the pit lane, and he was sitting right there, and he got hit by it and got disqualified as well. But everybody is now pulling off into the pits. Safety car has come in, but so is everybody else because there's no more rain on track. So I think now this is the time when Warrior is going to move up all of those places. There's somebody else that's not pitting in front of him as well. Is that Bamboo? Yeah, it's Bamboo. So it's Bamboo now in first and Warrior in second, with everyone else pulling into the pits.
Fascinating. Remember, Bamboo's got that 5-second penalty that you probably have to serve in the pit. Oh man.
Is he going to be able to make it through the lap as well? Because it just it became so dry so quickly, and these intermediate tires are just going to be like driving on ice now.
Totally.
All right, and now back on track as well. We've got a nice little battle here with Mebby on Tasmanian Devil coming up on the Camel Straight, and we have a yellow flag to Sector 1. I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like a Haas. Forzan has had a moment through Radion, but he's back on track now, and Mebby did not go for that move. He wasn't quite close enough, but that shows you Mebby's got some pace here tonight. Oh, and Tasmanian Devil also came out on a hard tire. Sorry to interrupt there, and he just locked up massively. So he's having a hard time getting a little bit of traction in those tires. A little bit of a mix of tires on track if you look at it. We've got Warrior and Tasmanian on hards. We've got a couple of people on mediums, Menvy and Stanley, Vapor, Assassin on a hard. We've got a couple other people on mediums, a big mix of tires.
Yeah, I remember what I said about the new guy kind of playing it safe. Yeah, Forzan's like completely just going hardcore. He doesn't care. He's trying to win. He just made two moves on two platinum guys.
And Warrior just made a move on Bamboo for the lead of this race. Bamboo is for sure going to be pulling into the pits right now. He's going to have to serve a 5-second penalty. Very unfortunate for him that, it's not after the pit stops, because then he would have been able to take it off. But he's going into the pits now and barely keeping the car on the track, making a little bit of contact with the wall, but I don't think he's going to get any damage from that. And Tasmanian Devil is now moved up, and so is Mebby and everybody else. So now Bamboo's going to drop quite a few positions. But I'm super excited to see how this battle in the front is going to work out, because a lot of people are putting on pressure.
Yeah, no, totally. I think I also want to point out too, with Silver, what lap was our safety car? Like lap 8 or 6 or something?
Yeah, I can't really recall at this moment, unfortunately.
So when it happened in Silver, I threw hards on, and at the end of the race, my degradation was only like 60%. So I think the hards can go the distance easily.
Oh, absolutely. It's just a matter of, Tasmanian, if he's going to be able to really keep the pace and them going, because right now maybe he's attacking him. Stanley and Assassin aren't very far behind as well. We've got somebody in 6th place whose name is missing for me for some reason. Somebody is that a Ferrari or no, in the Alfa Romeo. Who is
It's
our
Chatty
Alfa
Duck.
Romeo? So that's Chatty Duck. Yeah, so he had that disconnection. I'm not sure if he's able to, if he was able to rejoin, but he's in sixth place. He's got a little bit of a buffer between himself and Assassin. So, but those guys at the front, they're going to be really battling for it.
Yeah, this is definitely, you don't want to get too excited. I think they got the pace going. What the trick is, you want to save that ERS, just get in that 1 second zone, so when the DRS opens, it's party time.
Yeah, I think we might be getting DRS here on this lap or maybe the next one, but yeah, we should be getting it very, very soon. But even without the DRS, look at Vapor Assassin just setting it on fire. They're all purple sectors, and it was I think it was 146.2, and he's only a few tenths behind Stanley, so catching up very, very quickly, but down to 50% of his overtake already, so you gotta save it up. Oh, and we do have DRS already enabled.
Oh.
And here comes Mebby on
roll.
Tasmanian Devil around the outside into Lacombe, and he makes a clean overtake there. Beautiful sweeping into the corner as well. So great job from him. Vapor makes his way through Stanley. I saw a little bit of a piece of an end plate, and that's actually from Stanley's front wing. He's missing an end plate. I'm not sure if he made contact with Vapor or if he made contact with a wall somewhere.
Oh. This is definitely a track where you can't. Yeah, the wing has to be perfect. It looks like everyone's locking up right there. Forzan and 007 just battling at it. Lots of fun to watch.
And also at the front there, so now we've got Mabby, who is starting to catch up on Warrior in first place, 3.5 seconds behind them, and Tasmania Devil down to third after being overtaken by Mabby just a couple of corners ago here, and he is about half a second behind them. Assassin is out of the DRS zone at the moment, but I'm sure he's going to try and catch up. Chatty Duck is coming at Stanley right now around Blanchimont as they're coming into the bus stop chicane. Is he going to think about going for a move? Yeah, he's going for a move around the outside much later on the brakes, and he makes that one work, and he is up into fifth place.
Yeah, something else I want to point out is this is something you normally don't see is Taz has used a lot of his ERS, and maybe he's almost already out. So, this is a track where you really want to, hold on to that. We'll see how they might have a couple cooldown laps of, trying to charge that up for later in the race.
Yeah, and there's a lot of corners around here where you can get it charged up. You just can't be using it for more than about 3 seconds on that Camel Straight. But I know a lot of people are going to be trying to use it for overtaking. Here comes Stanley, possibly back at Chatty Duck. No, he's not going to go for the move there. And Flying Jippo was a little bit too far back as well. But all three of them are within DRS zone. So I'm sure this is going to get only more and more heated. Forzan is now overtaken 007. He's up into 10th place and holding on to the last point scoring position in tonight's race. But we've already lost Joshua and Sequit amazingly to a disqualification for what was officially called ignoring yellow flags. But in reality, and as we've seen on the stream, he passed the safety car.
Oh. Just never want to see something like that happen. It's you want to see these Titans go at it. You don't want to see an unfortunate mistake like that. But Sequit's strong. He'll bounce back next race.
And here comes his teammate Flying Jippo on Stanley around Blanchimont. Again, is he going to pull out a move like we just saw from Assassin? Let's see here. He's going to go down the inside or around the outside into the next corner. There's going to be side by side, and Flying Jippo manages to get the position and gets a DRS as well on this little round down into turn 1. But now on the exit of Eau Rouge, it's going to be Stanley with the DRS.
Exactly. The old switcheroo. It's such a pleasure watching these Platinum guys go side by side so cleanly. You can tell they really have a lot of respect for each other.
Let's see if Stanley is going to be close enough. Flying Jippo trying to break the toe. Stanley with DRS, not using any of his overtake, but not close enough into turn 7 of Lacombe. and he's going to have to wait for another chance at another point. But so far, as soon as we got to the dry racing conditions and the safety cars were ended, this has turned into an incredible race, and I cannot wait to see the rest of it. We still got 14 more laps to go. We're only on lap 8 of 22, and again, this is a very, very long track, so lots of action coming up.
Yeah, I think what I like to say, the party's just begun, Glenn.
Absolutely. I'm going to take this quick moment to, first of all, thank everybody who's already watching the stream. Make sure you send in some more comments, leave us a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and that way you'll stay up to date, sorry, on all of the TCR events that we have coming up for the rest of the season, and obviously all the classes of racing here. But also, check out the links in the description of this video. There's one there for our affiliate sponsor, Fanatec, and you can check out their equipment. If you're using the link and you're buying some equipment, you're going to help out the league in doing so as well. So check that one out. And there's also a link to our TCR shop, where we're currently selling the first product provided to us by Sticky Fingers Canada, which is some stickers, lots and lots of different sticker variations. They're only a few bucks. They're really, really cool, so check them out as well. Other than that, though, I think we're gonna have possibly some more products coming to the TCR shop. So, you know, if we get your support today with the stickers, we will definitely try to get some more products coming up. Here comes Mebby into Lacombe on Warrior. Not quite close enough, but that was very close for a move.
During the commercial break, Warriors had a terrible lockup at the bus stop, and Mebby was able to catch up. But a nice little lockup right there. But I think Mebby's excited that he's now in the DRS, and he's going to attack probably on the next what is it? After right before the bus stop, those two left-handers.
I'm sorry, I wasn't quite paying attention there. Sequit is reaching out, talking about the race that he just had. Sorry about that.
Oh, what's he saying?
I'm not sure if I want to bring this up on on stream at the moment, but we'll definitely hear from him maybe at the end of the race. I'll see if maybe we can get him on the stream. And back to the front battle here, though. Mebby on Warrior for the lead of the race at this moment in time. And of course, Warrior fitted on that hard tire, so I'm sure he's trying to take it until the end. And he was the first one to put it on, like you mentioned, like Alonso did that one time. So right now, though, he's got to have to protect himself from Mebby. But I think this battling for Mebby had to get through Tasmanian Devil. Now he's trying to get through Warriors. I think it's gonna hurt his tires a little bit. He's gonna have to pit again, possibly before the end of this race, and then that's gonna open up the door again for Tasmanian Devil. But here comes Mebby right up our Rouge with the DRS open around the outside of Warrior, and he's back into the lead of the race. Tasmanian Devil is very, very close behind as well, so this is now turning into a very, very interesting three-way battle here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of looked like a veteran move by Taz, watching almost like two knuckleheads try to battle it out lap 10, and Taz is just hanging back saying, all right, I'll just click my DRS and watch you two battle it out, and I'll save my tires.
Yeah, absolutely amazing here. I cannot wait to see how this one's going to play out. But Warrior down to second place. Tasmanian Devil, a little bit wide there on the entry to Puan, and almost went onto that very dangerous curb on the outside. Also, I do seem to see him locking up his wheels when he's trying to battle behind cars, so I think that dirty air in the traffic is definitely hurting him as well. He's using his overtake right now to try and get a little bit of a or close up that gap to Warrior. He's still using his overtake. He's down to about 30% now. This is going to be super close. Warrior there picking an interesting line through that corner, and now Tasmanian Devil's going to try to take it around the outside. There's no contact there. He manages to stick it, but now they're going to make it through the last corner. That was super, super close between those two guys, but Tasmanian Devil just still trying. Warrior still battling him back. Tasmanian's going to try to be the last blade breaker into turn 1. We have a yellow flag in sector 3. 007 has retired from the session, and we have a virtual safety car, and Warrior is going to hold on to P2 for the moment.
What happened? I'm look at the race director. Yeah, it looks like nobody hit 007. Maybe got just a little squirrely.
All right, so we're on lap 11, right halfway of this race, and we've got a virtual safety car due to 007 losing it right on the entry into the chicane, it looked like. So it was an interesting spot where he crashed out, but that brought out the safety car here right now. So everybody's got to keep up to their Delta. Everybody's going to be really careful with the Delta this year as well, especially after the latest couple of updates. And there we go, a drive-through penalty for Go-To-Guy for speeding under the VSC. I was just going to mention that it's very, very touchy after the latest couple of updates on this game. So better watch out. But unfortunately, Flying Jippo, or sorry, no, Go-To-Guy is going to get that penalty. But Flying Jippo is really closing up on Chatty Duck. And just as a reminder, Flying Jippo started last here in tonight's race.
It's interesting to see how these mediums are going to hold up with the guys with the hards. And I wonder if Mebby can really finish the race on these mediums.
I mean, we've seen a couple of other Platinum drivers, especially this season, really pulling out some amazing tricks for tire management. So it could possibly happen.
Tricks that me and you don't know how to do.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to learn all of those tricks as well and get myself into Platinum class. But honestly, this competition, I don't know if I can keep up with any of these guys here tonight. It's just incredible to watch. Every time they get side by side, they're doing incredible things. Here comes Tasmanian Devil up the hill after our Rouge. He is up into second place, going around Warrior.
Oh, it defends.
So, yeah, it breaks the toe on the entry into Lacombe. So very, very strategic there.
Assassin's hanging in there. This is Assassin's first year?
In this league, yes.
It's impressive.
Alright, so we've got Chatty Duck. Oh no, Chatty Duck just touched the wall on the exit of Brussels there on turn 11.
Oh.
And he's got a little tiny bit of his front wing missing, so that's going to affect him. But he was closing up to Flying Jippo very quickly and still keeping up with him as well. So I'm not sure if he's going to decide to pit or if he's just going to take that damage until the end. We've got 10 more laps to go. So in this case, that's 70 more kilometers that you got to do with some damage on your wing. And that could definitely break your concentration.
No, totally. And I think you're trying to point out that, you know, if he stays out one more lap, is he maybe gambling that a safety car goes out? He's trying to hold that position because he doesn't want to get overlapped.
Yeah, I mean, that could definitely be possible. And, you know, I'd love to talk to these guys while they're racing to get their input. But unfortunately, all we can do right now is speculate.
Yeah, only mean you can just dork out.
And Assassin now closing up on Warrior, but Warrior is still managing to keep within the DRS.
Go-To Guy's out.
Oh no, Go-To-Guy, I think he's decided to retire in the pits, so
okay.
That is him out of the race as well. So we've now lost 4 people already, just about halfway through this race. But back to this little battle, Warrior is managing to stay within the DRS zone of Tasmanian Devil. Assassin, though, is now starting to close up very quickly and putting on some pressure. So again, I don't think that this race is you know, over yet or far from it, because Mebby is 2.7 seconds in front. He's gonna have to pit. Warrior and Tasmanian Devil are not gonna be pitting unless Mebby is gonna pull out some incredible tire management and bring it until the end of the race. I'd love to see that.
Me too. That'd be very exciting. It's an art form with these tires. Everyone's got to like channel their inner Checo. Looks like Forzon's up to 9th in front of Bamboo, and then Stanley's back to 8th. You never really count on anybody. You know, these guys are all just like such pros.
Yeah, we're watching as Assassin is still trying to overtake Warriors, but as I was calling it before, Assassin is possibly in for a podium here tonight. I would absolutely love to see that for our colleague commentator. He did a great job in the commentary booth last night, and hopefully he can do a good job here on track. He's now up through Radion and Eau Rouge. He opens up the DRS, but Warrior also has DRS on Tasmanian Devil in front of him, so I'm sure that's making it a little bit harder for Possession to overtake. Possession is down to only 20% of ERS, so that's going to be a little bit tougher as well. He's going to have to save up a little bit of that electrical energy to try and use that overtake button again and maybe the next lap.
Very exciting right here with the second, third, and fourth. I feel like around this time of the race, like the 14th lap, these trains start to happen, and it's like a chess match. You stay in that 1 second period, and then around like the Camel Straight, it's time to overtake, and that's when you make your chess moves, I would like to say.
Yeah, it's a bit of a waiting strategy game as well. You just sort of wait to see if anybody in front of you is going to make a mistake, and then you gotta pounce on that opportunity. But right now, I think Vapor Assassin could possibly, save up a little bit of that ERS, back off for maybe a lap or two, just stay within that DRS zone, and then really, really make a big overtake move. You never know when Warrior is gonna have to start, or is gonna start struggling with possibly tire or anything else like that. They're on the same tire, but Warrior has an extra 2 laps on it. So that might be an extra little bit of an advantage to Possession later on as well.
Exactly, and those lockups that I'm watching from behind, from Possession's POV, aren't really helping him. And just to be clear, these guys, it's chess. For me, it's more like checkers. I haven't got up to that level yet.
And here comes Possession with the DRS on the very next lap, and he is overtaken very closely there. Warrior is going to try and stick to the back of him, but now Possession, is he going to have enough pace to possibly put some pressure on Tasmanian Devil? I'd love to see that. Alright, if you guys are just joining us now, we're on lap 15 of 22 here tonight in the Platinum class of TCR, Trinity Competitive Racing, and we are in round 5 at Spa-Francorchamps. We are, we've had a couple of incidents. We've had the safety car, we've had a virtual safety car, we've had a disqualification of Sequit, which was absolutely unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. And now we're watching as we have Mebby out in front. He has 7 more laps to do on a medium tire. We can't quite call it at this moment to say if he's going to be pitting or not at all, or if he's going to be taking them till the end. But it's definitely going to be an interesting one there. Tasmanian Devil is trying to hunt him down. Vapor Assassin is absolutely on fire. 144.661. He's getting close to TCR lap record. He's only 3/10 away, and he is right on the back of Tasmanian Devil now as well. This is turning into an extremely exciting race. Looking as Flying Jippo and Forzan both pit. They're going onto the soft tire, and they were on the same medium tire with the same age that Mebby is on right now. So does that sort of give us a sign that Mebby is most likely going to have to pit?
We'll see. Forzan, he was doing lots of battling, especially with like 007 and a bunch of the mid-pack guys. Lots of lockups. When you're out there in the front, it's kind of easier to just focus on like not locking up, or working on your tire temps. So, it's going to be an interesting ending. But the softs, though, that's kind of interesting. Those guys are jumping on softs right now.
And here comes Stanley overtaking on his fresh softs, but doesn't quite make it work there. Forzan manages to keep 10th place at the moment, and Stanley locked up and went a little bit wide on the exit of turn 7. So this is heating up as well, and they're both on fresh softs, but there's a 1 lap of age difference between the two of them, so we'll see if that's going to affect anything. We've also got KGB Black Angel starting to close up to Flying Jippo. Flying Jippo now currently in 7th place, but he started way back in the last place on the grid, but he's also on a fresh soft tire. So back to the front again, Assassin, 0.9 of a second behind Tasmanian Devil. He's been pretty much there or thereabouts for the whole time that he's been behind Tasmanian Devil for the last couple of laps. So I'm just, I'm thinking now is when he's playing that waiting game where he's going to be saving up his ERS and then maybe pouncing later on. He does still have DRS as well, so that's helping him out.
Yeah, it's very important. You have to stay in that second time period to get that DRS. And then when do you want to pass? Because if you pass it, you got 2 laps left, the guy can easily do a switcheroo on you on the next lap.
Alright, and just looking at it right now, I just noticed that somebody has just broken the TCR lap record around Spa. It's Mr. KGB Black Angel with a 144.122, beating it by about 2.5 tenths there. Great job. Congratulations to KGB Black Angel, currently in 8th place. He's 4 places up from where he started as well, so we'll see if he's going to be able to maybe make up a couple more positions there. But Flying Jippo started in 16th and currently in 7th, 9 positions up. Great job from him. Chatty Duck started 10th and currently in 5th as well, but maybe probably the star of the show right now. It doesn't look like he's pitting yet, but he's currently 4 positions up from where he started.
Fantastic job by Mebby so far.
And continuing on for another lap as well, not pitting on this one, so I'm getting the sinking feeling that he might be taking these tires until the end of the race with only 4 more laps to go. He's now using a little bit of his overtake to try and build out a gap to Tasmanian. He had 3 seconds. He's now 2.2 seconds behind, or in front of Tasmanian, sorry. So with 4 laps to go, is he going to be able to hold on to that with very, very old medium tires? Oh man, this one's going to be very close and it's going to be right down to the line.
I told you, Blenheim, good luck, dude.
Absolutely, and you mentioned that crazy things happen when you come on into the commentary booth. I mean, I've never seen anything crazier than Sequit getting disqualified, in front of the safety car. That was absolutely incredible.
Totally. Man, Assassin's driving just like a bat out of hell. It's impressive to watch.
And so is KGB. He's just made up another position on Flying Jippo. He's up into 7th place now, and holding on to that fastest lap again. So let's see if maybe Vapor Assassin with that additional pace that he's got right now, maybe he might be able to close up that gap on Tasmanian Devil. But we're getting right to the end of this race right now, and maybe is still in front in first place, 1.8 seconds in front of Tasmanian now, 1.9 or so. It's switching back and forth, so he's losing about 3 tenths, so by that calculation he should be okay. But once Tasmanian gets into the DRS zone, that's a completely different ballpark.
Yeah, but Taz is kind of eating through his ERS, maybe a little bit too much. I think my question to you, real quick, Glenn, is that would their tire warnings come up on our POVs? Or would that just be on their game?
I'm not sure. I think it might
because
be
I don't
only
see
on
any
their
warnings.
Game. On Mevy's POV, no, the only warning is his ERS at 5%.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think we get to see that one, and that's another note for Codemasters.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, give us some more information. Alright, Bamboo now lining up a move on Chatty Duck as they're coming through Radion and R Rouge. It looks like Bamboo got a pretty good exit. He's going to use his overtake as well as his DRS. He's going to go around the left-hand side of Chatty Duck, and there he goes up into 5th place. But great job from Warrior as well. I mean, still holding on to 4th. He's got a great buffer between himself and Bamboo, so I think that's going to be an amazing performance from him tonight.
Go on the distance.
and playing those tires absolutely perfectly under the safety car.
He must have had somebody out on Sector 2 with the cell phone. Telling him it's clearing up. Because I don't know how he made that decision so quick. That was great.
Absolutely. I mean, maybe he reached out to his pit engineer and he told him that it might be clearing up in like 10 minutes. So he decided, oh, okay, well, let's take the risk. And that risk worked
Why
out
not?
really, really well. Assassin now, after saving up some ERS for a couple of laps, he is now starting to close in that gap to Tasmania. He's now 6 tenths of a second behind and using a little bit of overtake on the run into Radion and Eau Rouge as well. He's going to have the DRS once again at the top of the hill, and now they're 1.5 seconds behind Mebby with 2 laps to go.
Taz is hunting him down. He's got the crosshairs on him. When's it going to be hammer time?
Yeah, he's going to be dreading Assassin coming behind him as well, because he's right about to close into Mebby into his DRS zone, but Assassin's just not laying off of him at all.
Ooh, bad lockup by Taz.
Yeah, that was a massive lockup by the both of them actually. Assassin locking up one wheel, but Tasmanian Devil locking up both wheels. And this is when it's also going to get to that point where everybody's tires are quite old. Everybody's tires are going to be screaming at them. I mean, the hards have done 15 laps, so they're not that bad. But I'm sure the mediums are going to be a little twitchy. Oh, and Tasmania Devil, they're almost losing the back end of the car. As I was talking about, you know, losing possibly a little bit of traction, there's definitely some signs of that coming now.
Yeah, you're getting a little squirrely. I know that Taz has that Fanatec wheel, and when the tires get degraded to about 70%, the wheel starts vibrating and starts getting in your head a little bit. So I'm sure this ending battle is going to be amazing.
We have a yellow in Sector 2. It looks to be a Alfa Romeo. I'm not sure if that was Chatty or maybe it definitely was a Mebby, because Mebby is in front. So yeah, this is going to get very close. We're now on lap 21 of 22, and now the top 3 drivers are within DRS zone of each other. It's Mebby in first, Tasmanian in second, Assassin in third, and they're all closing up on each other on the Camel Straight. 0% ERS showing on Assassin's screen. Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, it was an interesting move by Mebby. He was trying to break the toe, but he really didn't have to do it that early. Looks like Death Wish is off the track. Okay, yellow flag in Sector 3. Make sure he enters the track safely because he's got 1, 2, and 3 coming in hot.
And back to those 1, 2, and 3 as we're watching Tasmanian. He is very, very hungry for that lead of this race and this win tonight. Once they cross the line on the end of this lap, it's only going to be 1 more lap to go, but it's a long, long lap with 3 DRS zones in its way. So let's see if anything is going to happen. The skies are getting darker once again. We might get a little bit of a drizzle towards the end of the race. That would be an absolutely incredible point on this race, and I'm sure none of the drivers want that to happen. Deathwick Tricky has retired from the race in the pits as these guys are just making it to the end of lap 21 and going on to the final lap in round 5 of TCR. Get everybody ready.
Time.
Yeah, lean forwards. Lean forwards. Oh my goodness, Vapor Assassin going down the inside on Tasmanian there for a very late lunge. He's got 20% of ERS as well, and he's using all of it right now as they're coming up into Radion and
volume up. Here we go.
Tasmanian Devil is closing up on Mebby. He's trying to get his 5th win in a row in this season and his 6th in a row in Platinum Class. Here he goes for it with the DRS around the outside. Tasmanian Devil back up into the lead of this race.
Wow.
Mebby down to second. Unbelievable. And now Assassin is right on the back of Mebby, but can he get that second position away possibly? If anything else is going to happen, it has to happen within the next few corners here. We've only got 1 more DRS zone to use, but it's only going to be very, very short before the line, so it's not really going to be very drastic there. Vapor Assassin, is he going to be able to possibly take second? But I mean, unbelievable stuff here from Tasmanian Devil. Everything worked out to his favor, and he's back in front once again.
Oh, Assassin, wait for the right time. Oh, Assassin, what?
Oh my god! You
gotta wait for that longer straight, Assassin.
Oh my gosh, he was trying to go for a move there through the exit of Stavilo. I have never seen anybody try to go for that, so just, hands down, great move from Vapor Assassin, but unfortunately, nobody can stop this man in his Red Bull car. Tasmanian Devil coming across the line for another win. 5 in a row in Season 11, 6 in a row in Platinum class, considering he won the season finale of Season 10 as well, and he is absolutely killing it this season. Mebi coming home for second place, managing to hold on to medium tires for 18 laps. Incredible. And Vapor Assassin on the podium in third place. Amazing performance from him as well. Warrior is going to come home in fourth place. Bamboo in fifth. HB Black Angel in sixth. Flying Jippo is going to be seventh. And then we've only got a couple of other cars that are going to be finishing here. We have quite a few DNFs. We had 6 people that didn't make it until the end of this one.
Blend, look, it's raining.
It's raining again, yes. What a Grand Prix we've had here tonight. Forza in 8th place, 9th is Chatty Duck, F1 Racer in 10th, and Kruder is going to be the last finisher in 11th. Stanley, Deathwish Tricky, Go To Guy, 007, Joshua, and Sequit in most dramatic fashion have not finished this race tonight. And Tasmanian Devil, unbelievable. Just every week, he manages to make it work somehow, no matter what the weather, no matter what tires, no matter what track. He's always on the top step, at least for the first 5 rounds in a row of this season 11. Absolutely unbelievable.
He's got the mentality of a champion. It's just how it is. It's like laser focused Schumacher mode.
And the champagne is spraying for those 3 guys. Absolutely incredible performance. And we're going to hear from our podium finishers here in just a few moments, which are Tasmanian Devil, Mebi, and Vapor Assassin, doing an incredible job, all 3 of them, and as well as all of the other drivers. Warrior, coming home in 4th, Bamboo in 5th, KGB Black Angel in 6th, and also beating the TCR lap record at Spa with a 144.1. We have Flying Jippo in 7th, Forza in 8th, Chatty Duck in 9th, F1 Racer in 10th, Crooner in 11th, and then Stanley, unfortunately, Stanley and Deathwish Tricky, they did not finish the race, as well as Go To Guy, 007, Sequit, and Mr. Joshua. But other than that, that was just an absolutely incredible race. Spa never disappoints.
Never disappoints. Is it fun to race there? Yes, it is. Is it fun to commentate a race there? Yes, it is. Place is legendary.
Absolutely. And Turkey, if you're able to go ahead and invite Tasmanian, Mebi, and Assassin into our chat.
Perfect.
Let us know if you have any other thoughts about the race overall and how everything went.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm typing in these names right now. I got Weber, I got Taz, and then I just got to get Mebi coming in. But overall, I think, this type of track, you're going to get the best of the best. Alex, we have Assassin in right now. Assassin, what an ending to the race, man. Congratulations on 3rd, by the way.
Thank you. Ooh, that was a crazy race.
Crazy race, man! Congratulations, dude. You really handled like a great racer. You kept your head down. What was your mentality through the race with your tire choices and stuff?
I mean, when the safety car came out, when I had to pit, I just didn't think the mediums could go all the way. I saw several people go onto them, and the pit lane was chaotic. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. The pit lane looked like a circus.
Yeah, it
I
was a
was like,
circus.
oh my gosh, where are my guys? Where do I pull my cart into? That's pretty hilarious. But no, man, that was an awesome job. The ending to the race, we pointed out that you were making some crazy, overtaking moves on Mebby. Did you feel like you really had that? That was like your chance to make that move, or were you trying to wait for a straight, or what was your idea on that?
I was giving it my all, and onto the exit of the back straight, I had a good run, but then I got onto the grass when I tried to go up the inside.
Yeah, those things happen. I think that's like, can we both agree, like the adrenaline's pumping, and you just like just all you want to do is just get that first place. But again, man, congratulations, dude. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. I mean, I did all that I could, and P3 from P5 is a very good result. And after last week's DNF, well, yeah, I'm looking to not get like a podium, then not point, then podium, then not point.
And Possassin,
yeah,
quick question
pattern
for
so
you.
far.
Quick question for you. Commentating on the Golden Class last night and them racing in these intermediate conditions, do you think that helped you out get ready, or helped you get ready mentally for possibly a wet race here tonight at the start?
Yeah, I was worried. I haven't been able to like do good in the rain. Like I was better in the dry, but I'm just glad the safety car came out and the rain went away. It was tough in those first few laps.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on P3 and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Alrighty, so moving on then to P2, which was Mebby. Mebby, are you in the party with us?
Now, unfortunately, I'm still
No?
trying to find Mebby, but I do have Taz here for us.
Okay, yeah, I guess if we don't have Mebby, unfortunately, congratulations first of all to Mebby for an incredible performance there. P2, I think he played the tire strategy really, really well, and that's what really got him to the position that he got today. So good luck to him as well for the rest of the season. But speaking here to the man himself, Tasmanian Devil, I mean, we've been talking quite a lot after these races. We've pretty much asked you everything that we could ask you, but honestly, tonight it felt to me like a lot of things just sort of happened and fell into your lap, and you were just at the right place at the right time. Right at the end there, you did have to, make a move on maybe to retake that lead of the race, but overall, though, with Sequid being disqualified, with the safety cars, with the VSCs, I think it worked out pretty well for you, wouldn't you say?
In the end, yes, but during the race, no. It was convenient for me that Sequid got disqualified for, I think, overtaking the safety car. But I knew I had the pace on him in the dry, because I think he got a tailwind qualifying, which is why his lap time was so quick. If you look at his Sector 1 time, I think it was a 0.6, whereas the best I could do was a 0.8, so I knew that had to be the toe. So I really had to pull out something special in order to beat that time. Which I did, and then the safety car came out right as I was about to re-overtake him on the start, because I think he sent it down the inside of turn 1, got a pretty good exit. So that was really annoying, because I thought he might be a bit quicker than me in the intermediate conditions, and I didn't want him to pull away. Not that I think that he would, but I just didn't want to take that risk. So yeah, and then once the safety car came in, I screwed up the strategy. I went for the hards, when in hindsight I should have gone for the mediums, because that allowed maybe to overtake me and pull out a gap while I was still struggling on the hard tires, because they're quite a bit slower than the mediums, and they didn't really come into their own towards the end of the race when maybe started to struggle. So no, I think overall did go my way like Sequid, but generally speaking, I don't really think anything played into my favor besides that.
Turkey, your questions for Tasmanian Devil?
Questions for Taz is, it's amazing how you can just plan it out to overtake at the very, last lap. Like, is that the plan the whole time? Because you're afraid that maybe can overtake you on the next lap, or is it just that's just the beauty of F1? It's just the karma of it.
No, I had no plan. I was just going full speed.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just joking. No, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's just I lost too much time trying to battle Warrior Ends. I think that's his name. And at that point, the mediums were still quicker than the hards, and I kind of thought it was GG. But I kept pushing nonetheless, and his tires started to drop off pretty heavily in the end, which is what ultimately allowed me to catch up and pass him. So it wasn't planned for me to overtake him on the last lap. I just caught him in time for the last lap. So yeah.
Well, incredible
I got the
performance.
invitation out from Mebby.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if maybe he'll join. But, I mean, Taz, incredible performance. 5 in a row in Season 11. 6 in a row considering your season finale win in Season 10 in Platinum class. So you're just, I don't even know what to call it anymore. But you're definitely on your road to success on this championship if that's what you're aiming for, I would guess. So good luck again for the rest of the season, and congratulations again on your performance tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so we'll see if Mebby is going to join us in the next few moments here. Turkey, any other notes at all on the race tonight?
No, I think it's just one of those races like you're in shock, and it's like I'll probably go back and watch this another time and kind of find out what exactly happened with the sequence. It's crazy. Like it's just I'm confused. He just tried to pass it, or he got locked up and went in front of it. Taz, I was inviting Mebby. What happened? You saw it.
With what?
Sequit?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, you weren't even.
Car?
Yeah.
Oh, so I think he overtook the safety car, which obviously is a big no-no.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure if he made contact trying to let the safety car back through, but yeah, I think the fact that he just tried to overtake the safety car, I'm assuming it's because he wanted to build a gap and pit for some licks. But yeah, I mean, the rules are the rules, and it's pretty much common knowledge that you're not supposed to overtake the safety car.
Yeah, no, totally. I think didn't that happen to me in CSR? I did that with Stanley because I thought it was saying to pass it. Yeah, those things happen, but it's just crazy. I was bringing it up to Blend about last year with Australia with Seacoat with the safety car, so it's just got bad luck.
Yeah, it seems like him and the safety car really do not get along.
It's amazing. But yeah, it looks like I'm not sure that maybe he's going to join the lobby. When Blaine comes back, he'll wrap this up, and you guys just completely crushed it today.
All right, yeah, I mean,
I give it was my all. So.
Yeah, it was an absolutely amazing race. So congratulations again to Taz. Congratulations to Mebby. Unfortunately, we didn't get to hear from him, and also congratulations to. Possassin, yes, Possassin in P3 as well. Other than that, I mean, great race from all of our Platinum class drivers here tonight. Turkey Wacker, thank you so much for joining me again for one more commentary together. I really enjoyed our time and hoping to see you here again.
Totally, one of many, man. I'm telling you, I'm good luck, bro.
Absolutely, you always bring some action and drama with you, it seems like, whenever you're in the commentary booth. So yeah, hopefully we'll see Turkey here again soon. But I want to thank everybody who's been watching the stream so far. If you guys missed it, go back, rewatch it, because this one you don't want to miss. This was an absolutely historic race at a historic track, and it delivered like Spa always does. So definitely check that out. But thanks again for watching. Make sure you leave us a like, a comment, or maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and that will really help us out. Check out the links in the description for our affiliate sponsor Fanatec, and also our merchandise sponsor Sticky Fingers Canada. They have our TCR shop link available there for TCR stickers. So that stuff out. We are going to be back with you guys on Tuesday of next week. we are going to be back with the silver class with myself and Turkey racing in the silver class at no other than Great Britain at Silverstone. So that's going to be another historic track, and I'm sure it's going to deliver another amazing amount of action. So we're going to be back next week with Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for silver, golden, and platinum class at Great Britain at Silverstone. Join us then. But for tonight, from all of us in platinum class, from all of us at TCR, and from Blim Machine and Turkey Whacker, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.